I'm sopping wet. Now back to the news.
Back to the news. After that straight heat. Coming to the stage now with news. We're going to dip into the world of entertainment here. And coming to let you know about that stuff is we got Gurt Billus, private detective for the stars. Let him hear it. Gurt Billus, everybody.
Give it up for Gurt Billus. Yeah. No, I'm watching it. She scored. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Love you too. Okay, bye. That was my landlord. I got evicted. He said I can't step within 100 feet of the property. Well, that's him. He's always playing these crazy mind games with me. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell you guys what I told my landlord. If the Coke's not pure, I'm not paying more than $50 for it. Okay? And he had no idea what I was talking about. Now, folks, a lot of people ask me, they say, Gurt, what's it take to be a gumshoe nowadays? And I always tell them it's about 7 things. Hog legs. Hear me out. H. Home invasions. No, thank you. Too scary. O. Open heart surgery. Not even qualified enough to do it. G. GPA. Employers will really look out for that sort of thing. L. Friggin' rigatoni. E. Energy efficient rigatoni. C. Hog legs. 5. Put the gun down. What are you, crazy? 6. 6. Gurt, make it squirt. You know what it is. You already know what that means. Folks, I've recently been linked to a lot of beautiful celebrity mistresses this time of year. I was recently seen having dinner with Nicole Richie. Now, a lot of people think that we're friends with benefits. FWBS, friends with benefits. But we're actually BWCCETEAFTWE, which is friends who do detective work but who also do anal before marriage. And it's been all over the press, and I don't even want to talk about it. Now, this is actually an amalgamation of 2 of my former partners. One, his name was Peter Griffin, and he was so funny. He lived in Boston. Had the funniest of this little kid. Had a little kid who looked like a football on his head. So crazy. And we used to plant coke on gym teachers and harass them for nudes. It was awesome. And these were the days you could do stuff like that. This is before Obamacare got in the way of all that shit. Folks, I've worked for stars every line, and that is him too. He's also there, and he'd do a little shake when he get nervous. He'd get a little scared. He actually have a mashed potato for a body. Very cute to see. Folks, as many of you know, I've worked with the biggest names in Hollywood. Mao Zedong. Coney 2012. Through 2015. We worked together for 3 years. Child dictator, I call him child liberator. He's a freaking good dude. Folks, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told my barber the other day. I said, hey man, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Robert Kennedy, all right? Tell me where the girl is and the haircut's free. And neither of them had any idea what I was talking about. And that's okay, and I got a haircut out of it. And that's a goose, and we like that around here. Folks, you ever thought about gumshoeing? Cool. One of my favorite strategies, the other day I had a good friend of mine lose all his gold teeth. So I went to New York, Upper West Side, and I put my ear to the ground on the stinky, soaking, wet subway floor. And I start listening, I start realizing I can't hear shit. Way too noisy in this town, right? So I call in a bomb threat, and they evacuate the whole fucking sewer system, right? And I see this little trail of slime, right? So I go, being a gumshoe for the past 15 years, I go, I'm going to follow this slime wherever it goes. Ends up leading me to this big cavernous area where friggin' Batman hang out with Master Splinter. So I shake his hand, right? So I shake his hand, the little mouse man. He's about 6'5", 6'6". So I start hitting him with this. And he goes, "What are you doing?" Pow! Pop him right in the schnoz. He fall. I check his pocket, 6 dozen gold teeths that my friend had lost in a wager in Honduras. Very interesting case study to think of. Folks, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Gabby Petito. There's nothing that'll clear your head better than a scenic drive. Folks, hey, I'm going to tell you, folks, when it comes to gumshoeing, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told my high school softball teacher. I'm going to say, I don't think I should be on this team that's all girls. I think I showed up to the wrong tryout. And I'm late for work. I'm 26 years old. And he was a good dude, rest his soul. He died of breast cancer. Folks, it's getting crazier out there this time for some of us this time of year. And when I think of it, it's even better than it was before when that happened. And some people ask me, they say, "Billus, man, how do you put up with all the friggin' assholes and the bitches and shit? All the pussy ass bitches." And I go, "Brother, it ain't." I go, "Brother, ha 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 ha. You ain't know half of it." Okay. All right. Have a good night. I'm Gurt Billus. Thank you.
Gurt Billus.